everybody. Thank you for joining me back on God's Country Shooting Outdoors. I want you to know I am excited. Um, my buddies down at Three Guys Outfitters in Abingdon, Virginia, came through. One of the owners, he got one of the new Ruger American Gen 2 450 Bushmasters in, and it was gone. He took it. He got a 5.56 in, gone. They got a 243 in. I called him. I'm like, hey, did it come in? He's like, yeah, it's done came in and gone. It came in. The 450 Bushmaster did come in, and one of the owners bought it. I kind of begged, pleaded just a little bit, and he let me borrow his new Ruger American Gen 2 and 450 Bushmaster. I am so excited. I mean, this is about as happy as heaven. This is my own gun. I've not had my hands on it too much. I come home, eat supper, and took a shower because I was pretty dirty from work, and sat down with this gun. So there's already several reviews out there on the tubes on the Gen 2 Ruger Americans. I don't know that there's any on the 450 Bushmaster. I've been kind of holding off doing the bullet testing in the 450 Bushmaster that I got. I don't know, I just felt like something was going to come about it, and I was able to get this one. So I've got some information here. That's the glow on my glasses. I'm not going to go over it much because there's plenty of reviews out there on this gun. I just real quickly, gun splatter, Gen 2 American, 20-inch barrel. I haven't measured it. I don't know if that's from the throat up, or if it's just from where the lands and grooves start, the rifling starts, up to the tip of the muzzle brake. I don't know, but it's calling a 20-inch. Some have said that the barrel is like 19 and a half or 19 and 3/4 or something like that, plus the muzzle brake. 11/16 by 24 thread pattern. That's not going to fit most of your standard suppressors. If you think you can suppress one of these, you could. It's just finding one that big. That's going to be kind of expensive. It is only a 3-round magazine, so I suppose you could do 3 and 1 a pipe. Single stack mag, 6.1 pounds. Twist is 1 and 16 on the twist. Overall length, the way it comes, is 41 and a quarter. You can buy, the length of pull is 12 inches to 13 and 3/4 inches, 5 groove. So I'm sure that you probably, like me, you've already been looking at some different reviews on these Gen 2s. I think this might be the first Gen 2 Ruger American in the 450 Bushmaster. This is going to be the first part of probably 3. I'll try to get it to the range either tomorrow or Monday. It's going to be cold, and they were laughing. They were like, you sure you want to review this thing as cold as it is? I'm like, yeah, I do. It's not the shooting that I'm worried about. It's the catching the bullets and sticking my hands in cold water when it's about 30 degrees. That is what I'm dreading. But we're going to try to do the bullet ballistics type test on those, see how those bullets perform after they've been shot out the barrel, and they do their damage. What do they look like after the fact? But right now, I want to show you this gun. I really do like the grip. The grip on it does feel pretty good. I love the colors. One thing I did notice, and I've seen some different ones, to change the length of pull, you pull right here this sling stud out and change the end of this. One thing that I kind of like and don't like is I like the fact that you can change the length of pull. I kind of wish that they would somehow or another added um, kind of like the stackables, maybe come with one extra mid length, but all of the extra cheek risers, length of pull, all that you got to buy from Ruger. So to me, I kind of wish that they'd have added, a low and a medium profile, or a low and high profile on the cheek rest. But I do love the fact that they put one on there. I do kind of wish that they'd have put like one intermediate length of pull in the box. However, I'm pretty tickled. I want to tell you about his scope that he's got on there in a minute, but I do want to tell you I've got it right here. This is a 3-position safety on this gun. So on safe, no bolt, no trigger, medium or mid groove, you can bolt it, but that's it. No trigger squeeze. Pushed it up too far. So anyways, it is a 3-position safety, all the way at fire, all the way back safe, and then the mid position will allow you to bolt it, clear it, but it doesn't allow function of the trigger. Trigger, as far as I know, is adjustable. I'm pretty sure I've read, seen, and heard that it is. So let's see what kind of trigger poundage this gun has. What in the world am I doing? It's a lot heavier than I thought. So trigger pull. That one broke at 5.5 pounds. Let's try it again. We'll do an average of 3. It's 5 pounds. So on 3 average, it broke 5 and just a touch over 5. So it's roughly a 5-pound trigger. That's what this little, what is this, Wheeler trigger pull is saying. I'm excited. So I want to tell you about this scope. He bought this scope, and it's not been out on the market long. It's a Vortex. I don't have the box. I'm thinking he said it was a type of Diamondback. And my chair is sagging. It's dropping. Shocks wore out, and I'm too cheap to buy a new chair. They come out with a scope just for the 450 Bushmaster. This scope has not been out long. He had called them to ask them if they had one, and they said, yeah, we actually got one coming out on the market next week, and they said it'll be $385. Send us the money, and we'll ship you one as soon as they come off of the shelf to go to the stores. So he got this. It's a 12-pair scope. Looks like it's a 4x12 by 32 or 40, maybe 40 millimeter. Probably a 40. It's got the 4 step down crosshairs in it. So I'm kind of curious at that one range that I go to. You've got the 100 and the 200 yard steel and stuff, and then about a half mile around the ridge, we've got another range that goes out to 600. I may not get out to 600, but I'm really curious what this gun will do at even 200 yards. I did see the ammo that he zeroed it in. He zeroed this rifle in with the Hornady Black, and I'm not going to spoil it, but the groups look pretty doggone good. I don't have the Hornady Black, but I do have the Hornady, I believe it's the Custom, which is basically the same bullet in a different box. So I do have those, and we're going to try 4 different kinds of ammo in this gun. So, first look at this gun. Um, I'm pretty impressed. I'm pretty impressed. I did notice that the even though it feels like it's plastic, the magazine single stack, it's a little easier to get a hold of. I do like that. I mean, it's a whole lot easier to get to. It does have Ruger's blade trigger, so yeah. I'll not bore you anymore with this gun. I am sinking out of sight in my chair. Um, I appreciate you guys being with me. Maybe tomorrow I get to the range. I only got this gun till about Tuesday, and let's see what we can get out of it. But I am excited for it not to be my gun. I was coming home with this gun, and I thought, wow, I'm probably for the first time in my life in the 2 percentile. 2% of gun owners that's actually fired a Gen 2 Ruger American at this point. And I think, as of right now, I'm in the top 0.5% or less of those who have done a review on this gun. So, thanks for being with me. Stay tuned. Part 2's coming at the range. Thanks, guys. Love God. Love your country. Love your family. Love shooting and outdoors.